we're hoping for the best, but we're praying for the worst. So we are already contacting the next batch of deliveries, because if you buy it from the current suppliers, it's only 1 week. But if it is farther down, like South America or North America, then it's more or less about 1 month, Mr. Chair. So we're preparing for that, and that's the supply side. Now, the constraints on the price, it's also because of the high demand or a low supply. Ano? The price is now is not the highest in history, but the one coming from the one that will be implemented tomorrow will be the highest jump. We're estimating it's an deregulated industry, so we do not have the powers to regulate the price. We monitor, they report, they justify, but DOE does not have teeth in that sense because of the law, Mr. Chair. So they report to us on what their plan is. So basically, the range is around 17 pesos to 24 pesos, Mr. Chair. Increase for this coming week, which is Tuesday up to Monday next week, Mr. Chair. So, why the differences? It's different companies, and we are stripped of powers to regulate the price, Mr. Chair. I can give you what's positive about the news today is that they have agreed to stagger it. Stagger in the sense that in the whole week, hindi isang bagsakan na 20 pesos kaagad tomorrow. Some companies have agreed na 250 lang. Some companies have agreed 10 pesos for tomorrow. So it's all different. That's why it's hard to monitor, but it's all different. We'll publish the rates, Mr. Chair. So the price, we are pegged on the Dubai crude oil, Mr. Chair, and the international market. So I have been asked several times, what are we looking at? What do we expect? We honestly, Mr. Chair, I don't think anybody can predict. No, we are hoping it's just one more week, but a price change of 2 weeks will have a longer effect in our economy, Mr. Chair, because the prices will readjust, fares will go up, and the structure will change. We might have to change suppliers also, Mr. Chair.